Hello everybody, Bryan here. Welcome to For Film's Sake. Today we're talking about arguably the most refreshing movie of the year, Barbarian, directed by Zach Cregger of Whitest Kids You Know fame. I watched it about a week and a half ago and I was so surprised and pleased by it that it's kicking off my month of horror. A young woman discovers the rental home she booked is already occupied by a stranger. A significant amount of horror movies can be diminished by the fact that we've seen their formulas played out several times in so many other movies. Barbarian actually takes advantage of that language and those expectations by using them as misdirection in order to enhance its own scares. Every act of this film is accompanied by a massive tonal shift that, while jarring at first, is the reason the film is so effective at unsettling the audience. The first act takes its time with Tess, played by Georgina Campbell, and Keith, played by Bill Skarsgård, constantly building up the tension to what we think will be Keith assaulting Tess, only to completely dismantle that and give you an extremely effective scare before Justin Long takes the helm as the film's true protagonist. It's a masterclass in tension building. The patience that the film has for taking its time is the driving philosophy to its very uniquely presented brand of horror and what ends up making it extremely effective. If you take your time to get me to inch towards the edge of my seat, any amount of scary would inevitably send me flying back towards the back of it. Modern horror has a tendency to fill out the gaps in its structure with loose and unearned scares, making it feel like the filmmakers are afraid that if they stretch out the tension building for too long, the audience will get bored. This is absolutely not the case with Barbarian. The cinematography is not only beautiful, but also extremely functional in facilitating its horror. Unsettling tracking shots and wide-angle close-ups give the film an upscaled Sam Raimi energy, full of crispy, sometimes grotesque visuals that lock your eyes to the screen. You can't help but admire it, even as it horrifies you. This is one of those films that I recommend you watch without any prior knowledge, or as little knowledge as you possibly can. I watched this movie on a whim, not having watched a single trailer or read a single word of its synopsis, and it ended up being one of my favorites this year. Partly because I didn't know what I was walking into. It's got some of the best editing that I've seen this year, including an incredibly satisfying soundscape that enhances the discomfort and twistedness of the film. Zach Cregger did something really special with this film. Its unapologetic nature shines through every frame and plot twist with a script so successful in breaking your expectations that you give up trying to predict the film less than halfway through its runtime. And it's that very unpredictability that enhances every single aspect of it. If you're new to the channel, we rate things with a number scale from 1 to 5. 1 being an experience that is unenjoyable to anyone but a diehard fan, and 5 being a must-watch, even if you're usually not interested in the genre whatsoever. Barbarian is a strong 5 out of 5, deserving of any praise that the film gets. Every element of this film is fantastic, and they work together to create something that is even greater than the sum of its parts, which were already pretty damn good. Please check it out. And if you watch it, make sure to come back and tell me what you thought in the comments. I would really love to hear from you guys. I thought it was one of the best films of the year. It's probably gonna be the best film of the year, which is kind of crazy considering that Everything Everywhere All at Once also came out this year.